What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I'm gonna be showing how to make Dunkin' Donuts. Now, this is a remake, and there will be an interior for this as well on Tuesday. Is today Sunday? I don't even know because I've been recording this the day before. Now this is 2 days before, and I'm all messed up because yeah. But yeah. That being said, enjoy the tutorial. Alrighty, so these bears you're going to be needing for this is a 25 by 24, and the materials you will be needing to start off are stone bricks, light gray concrete. Of course, I use those again. They're the most that's the most bland combination you can get, but oh well. Uh, black stained glass blocks. It gets more interesting as you go up. Acacia doors. Kind of reminds me of something with my cursed brain. That sounds extremely wrong. Don't take that out of context. Acacia wood slabs. Most of you should know what I'm talking about. Polished deep slate slabs. We're gonna run out of materials and quickly. Polished deep slate. Oh boy, I think. Oh, we're missing one. Darn it. Oakwood planks, and we'll go gray concrete. I know we need more than just the one, but the one gets the structure done. Hey, that rhymed. So you also need quartz bricks. And besides that, you need acacia wood planks, acacia wood stairs, per stairs, slabs, and blocks, which I don't think I have ever used before in a tutorial. I think that is a first. Maybe a second. Maybe I used them for a letter at some point, although I don't think I have. Anywho, oh yeah, you also need smooth quartz, but that's kind of irrelevant. Starting from the left-hand corner of your 25 by 24 grid, cough, if you made it, you want to count right by 2 and back by 1 and going right. You want to place 4 stone bricks. I was figuring out if I want to go back or right, which I picked right. You then want to go back diagonally to the right with a black stained glass block. Bring it right by 3. Then place an acacia door. 4 black stained glass blocks. And then move 4 diagonally to the right with a stone brick. Bring it right 1. Back diagonally to the right with a black stained glass block. Right 2. Place an acacia door, and then 2 black stained glass blocks. So, whoa, what in the world already? Just like that. Then what you want to do is you want to bring each... Actually, no, at the right side you can bring this black stained glass block back by 4. Just before you do anything else. And now what you can do is you can bring each black stained glass block up by 3 with black glass. And then bring each door up with 2 black glass. And then that will give you windows that are 4 blocks tall. Or I guess... Are they considered windows? Would you consider these windows? I guess so. They're big glass surfaces, so I'm going to assume yes. You then can bring each stone brick up with 3 light gray concrete. Again, the bland combo. If you want to change them, you can. I think for the base, it is nice to have a small contrast. It's enough where it's noticeably different, and like it makes it like it gives it a little bit of texture, but it's not like a lot. Like if I were to use quartz bricks with brick blocks, I don't like that combination very much personally. I think quartz bricks are a very good block, but you have to use them right, and that's the hardest part with them. So what you now want to do is you want to place in front of every single block, actually, the top block, you want to place an acacia wood slab. And then it will give you something like this. Let me see what I did on the right side, because I actually forget. Okay. You then can bring the acacia wood slabs where the black glass is. You can bring it out on each side by 1, and then that will give you a sharp corner, and it's going to basically just kind of keep... It's going to overhang the glass by 2 and the light gray concrete by 1. That will give you a flat line like this. And then on top of... Hang on a second here. That's the wrong way. I was going the right way, and then I decided against it. So what you want to do is you want to overhang your acacia wood slabs off the left by 1. And then what you want to do is on top of Okay, we're gonna go right to left on top of the front row of acacia wood slabs. And what you want to do is you want to leave a 1 block gap and place a polished deep slate block. It should be half a block floating. And then you want to place a polished deep slate slab above every single slab to the left of that. It's not gonna let me speed place, is it? No, it is. Just like that. I know that kind of is a weird way to do that because we're placing slabs on slabs, but that's the best way for me to describe it. So, I mean, it's the first way I could think of. What you can do is you can bring this polished deep slate block at the right side back by 23. So it should actually scale, if you made your grid, it should scale your entire grid. Going from the far front block to the far back block, yes. Just like that. And then what you can do with that is you can bring it up with 4 rows of polished deep slate blocks. And then leave the slabs alone. Don't do anything with the slabs because they're special. They're special, boys. Just like this. This is definitely different for a Dunkin' Donuts, which I'll probably say in the intro. I don't know, because I record the intro after the video. But, like, I want to go with something different. I want to go with something modern. I found a modern-looking fancy dude, and I was like, yeah, I want to build this. So I did. And then that was the end of the story. Alrighty, so we're gonna not focus on the top right now. And we're gonna go back to the first floor and finish that up. I don't know why, but you can't see, but I'm moving my fingers while I'm talking. Anyways, come to the left side, and what you want to do is you want to bring this bottom stone brick here back by 10. Then go back diagonally to the left with the gray concrete. Bring it back by 3. Back diagonally to the right with a stone brick, and then back by 6. And then that will give you this. What you can do now is... Oh, we don't have another material. What do we not need? I don't think you need black stained glass blocks anymore, so you can get rid of them and get out black stained glass panes. And what you want to do is basically copying this pattern going front to back. You want to place... Give me a second, because I don't remember the number. Actually, I think I know the number off the top of my head. Yeah, I do. 6 light gray concrete. Black stained glass pane. Leave a 1 block gap. Black stained glass pane. Light gray concrete. And then place your 4 gray concrete on top of the previous gray concrete. Then on top of the stone bricks, light gray concrete. Black stained glass pane. 1 block gap. Black stained glass pane. And 3 light gray concrete. Just like that. If you want to make a center here, you can, or have the gray concrete in the center. I didn't, because I wanted more space here, since we have this, and I obviously don't want, like, a crammed little corner here. So, actually, that will still be an issue, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But I wanted to basically try and push this back a little bit more, just so we had some space, and I didn't want to have all that extra space at the back here. So what you then can do is you want to copy that row 1 more time. I should have told you that earlier while I was explaining the other thing, but whatever. That, like, wasted 30 seconds of our time. That is not what I wanted. Alrighty. What did you... Alright. How did you not stack? What? I'm so confused. That's a light gray concrete as well. Why did they not stack? Whatever. It's not important. Then what you want to do is you want to place a light gray concrete on top of everything, except for the gray concrete, which you want to place gray concrete on top of. Would you have guessed that ever? And then you can bring the gray concrete up by 1, and it should be a block taller than your light gray concrete, which is correct. Now what you want to do is you want to bring your acacia wood slab here all the way to the back, and you want to bring it through the gray concrete. Pretend like it actually goes through these blocks, but it doesn't actually do anything to them. And then you want to overhang the back by 1. And you want to do the same with the polished deep slate slabs. So they're basically mirroring each other right now, which I think goes for most of it. It only is different on the right side, I think. Because you have this 1 block gap. Do you have that 1 block gap? You should have a 1 block gap, which we do. That is correct. But yeah, on the other sides, it mirrors it. So yeah, just like that. And I actually do really like the double... sorry. I do really like the double slab layer. And then you can place polished deep slate slabs on top of the gray concrete, bring it out on at least the front right and back of it by one each. Just like that. Then what you want to do is, I don't know those numbers, so give me a second. You want to bring this back stone brick here right by 20. So across the back of the build. And then forward by 14. That will leave you a 1 block gap, and I'm aware of that. We'll worry about that later. And then on top of each stone brick here, you can place 3 light gray concrete. And then that will give you your bottom floor done, which is the only important part. Which seems weird. That's not something that I normally say. But it is because we don't use the top. Like Chick-fil-A, I actually use more up than I typically do. But for this, you have all the extra space. If you wanted to add a second story, go for it. I think that'd be interesting. But yeah, 2-story Walmarts exist, and I've been in one. Fun fact. I know that's completely irrelevant, but it's actually really cool. Fancy. There's one like an hour from me. Actually, it's a little less than an hour, but I went inside of it, and because we were in the area for other means, you probably can guess why. It was in October or September. It's in September, I think. Or no, it wasn't October. It was in early October. I don't know. All the days of the week have combined. That's not even a week. Whatever. Then what you can do is you can bring your acacia wood slabs and polished deep slate slabs around town. It should overhang on the right side by 2, and they should connect. You're gonna have a little gap in your wall, which we'll worry about later. So it should overhang the right by 2, back by 1, and the polished deep slate slabs will just come right and then connect to your blocks. And that will give you that will give you the not framing. Sure, you can call it framing. That'll basically give you the spacing that your second floor will take up at the maximum. I'm going to call it second floor. I don't know why. It's not really a second floor. Anyways, what you can do is... What can you do? You can get rid of your acacia doors and your black stained glass panes and get out quartz bricks and... Well, actually, go smooth quartz blocks real quick. And then you can come to your right side and... You have this gap between the black stained glass and the stone brick and liquid concrete section. A block out, you want to place a smooth quartz blocks pillar, and then you will have to break an acacia wood slab for that, and that should give you this. If you want to use a different block, you can. I use smooth quartz because I originally had it as polished deep slate blocks, but I thought that it blended too much with the top, and I wanted it to be different so it stands out sort of, but not fully. So yeah, just like that. I'm actually gonna get rid of the smooth quartz blocks because I feel like I'm gonna mix up the smooth quartz and the quartz bricks, so I'm just gonna avoid that problem entirely. Anyways, what you want to do is you want to come to the front right of the wall, basically. You have this wall here, and you want to come to the right side of it and come to the second block back, which is this one. You then want to bring it left with 9 oak wood planks, back with 2, then left with 10 quartz bricks. Place right, for frick's sake. I said frick a lot in this video. Then go back by 18. Whatever direction it is. Right, so left from the back perspective, which is this one, by 9. Actually, no. By 10. And then place an oak wood plank behind, or I guess I'm technically moving towards you, and then connect that to the polished deep slate block wall. I know that was kind of weird because it's a quartz brick there, and then it's an oak wood plank there, but I just want to do that because it was easier to say. Just like that. So they should be the same. The oak wood plank should be 9 on either side showing, and the quartz brick should be 10 showing. Just like that. So what you want to... Sorry. What you want to do is you want to bring your oak wood planks up with 4 rows of oak wood planks. And bring your quartz bricks up with 2 rows of quartz bricks. So the oak wood planks will come up by double the distance. And they will end up being, I think, 2 blocks taller in total at the end. I don't really remember. I mean, I'm gonna assume so, because I remember there's 3 and, actually I just counted the side for that number. But it should be 3 and 5. Which ends up being, 2.5 and 4, which is really weird. It's like the most random set of numbers. Okay, I just realized that, but that's fine, I think. Yeah, because it goes taller than it, so it doesn't really matter. I guess it would be the other way around if that, so I guess the quartz bricks went taller. Whatever. Moving on. You should have this now. What you can do, though, is bring your gray concrete, the little gray concrete section. You can connect the gray concrete and the polished deep slate slabs to the quartz brick section, and then that will basically kind of start to mesh things together a little better. And then place in the right spot. It's really not that hard. Today it's especially hard, though. Alrighty. So what you then want to do is you want to connect your top 2 rows of oak wood planks together, front and back at the left side. Just like this. So that's why I was questioning that, because then I realized, okay, that's in line with that, but it doesn't matter because you're not going to see it. Anyways, what you're gonna want to do now is, on top of every single quartz brick, place a polished deep slate slab. And bring it out on each side by 1. Now, the oak wood plank section's a little bit weird. Now, I will say that if you don't like this, I'm going to talk about why it might be weird, or you might not like it in a sec here, but what you want to do is you want to wrap the top row of oak wood planks with upside down polished deep slate slabs. You might not like this because this will make your ceiling seem a little bit weird. Because you'll have oak wood planks in the middle. If you don't like that, then you can push it a block up, or a half a block up, but then you're going to have an offset center, which, wait, I'm trying to think, because I pushed it up. I pushed the slabs up because I had that issue, I think. But I ended up sticking with the issue because I wanted the half block. Or no, I pushed them down. I pushed them down so it was symmetrical. That's what I did. I should have just left them and pushed the ceiling up. That would have been easier. But yeah. Actually, no, because then okay, never mind. I see why I did it. Carrying on. If you don't like it, then you can't push it up, but then you can have it off center. So then what you want to do is you want to fill the top roof, aka the oak wood plank one, in with oak wood planks, and then your other 2 you want to fill in with polished deep slate slabs. Which I'm actually getting right in this video, unlike Chick-fil-A. Where's Chick-fil-A, right? I don't know, I've made too many buildings at this point. I'm almost positive it was, though, because it was one of my recent tutorials that I messed it up on. And then again, the other 2 with the slabs. And then we're pretty much done after that. We just have the letters to do, which are easy. It's literally just the letter D twice in different colors. Scary. It's not like spelling out the Home Depot or something. I said that because that is the building directly to my left right now. You can see it. You can see the back of it. That's Home Depot. And that was the first long name that I could think of that I typed out. Typed out? Sure. We'll go with that. I would when you're doing... Actually, no, it doesn't matter for this section. Never mind, because it's taller. But for, like, this area, this little area over here, I would do the, under the gray concrete slabs first, just because, you know, that would not be fun. Also, you are going to, from the underside here, you are going to have this strip of oak wood planks. It's not really that noticeable, so if you don't care, then leave it. But if you do care, then you can figure that out. You could just make the acacia slabs full blocks, or find something special with that. I'm not sure what I would do. You also, never mind, you don't have it at the back because it's up against the wall. But you do have that. If you want to just carry that in, you could. But you can't make it blocks. Again, it's the same problem at the top. You can't make it polished deep slate because then you're gonna see it. But I mean, you could do something with these slabs. But I like that half a block of gap for the window. I do really like that touch. Because if you didn't want that, you could just push the... Yeah, you could push the acacia wood slabs up half a block if you wanted. But I don't like the double layering of it, unless you push the acacia slabs out another block. which is more work than what's warranted, so we're gonna move on in. What you want to do is clear inventory and get out acacia wood planks, acacia wood stairs, acacia wood slabs. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Per block, which is, again, I know I was saying, as I was saying earlier, a weird one. Per stairs, and per slabs, wherever they are. I know they're there. If they ever had a more magenta-y slab color, then use that. If they ever had concrete slabs, concrete stairs and slabs, I would replace a lot of my letters with those. Because they'd look like 20 times better on a majority of my builds. So what you want to do is you want to come to the bottom left-hand oak wood plank, and you want to count upward by 1 and right by 1, and going up you want to place 3 acacia wood planks. Then bring that top plank right with an upside down acacia wood slab, and then a stair facing right. Bring that stair down with a plank, and down with an upside down stair facing right. Bring that stair left with a slab. If you think you can do it, go ahead and copy it with the purple instead, a block away. So what I would do is just leave one block out from the bottom, then again place 3 purple blocks moving up, then go right with an upside down slab, and then a purple stair facing right. Bring that stair down with a block, down with an upside down stair, and bring that upside down stair left with a slab. And that should give you your DD. If you don't like this design, you could totally take the old design. Okay, so if you remember me, what did I do? I did a thing. That's what I did. Actually, no, it's not gonna make a difference. Never mind, because they're both 3 blocks tall. I think I made. No, I didn't make it 3. I made it 4. So if you like the old Dunkin' Donuts, you can copy it. I would go to I forget which number it was, but one of my building improvement building improvement live streams. And I pushed out all the orange concrete and I switched some things around, and then you could replace the letters and stuff, and you could shrink it by a block on either side, I think, because it is kind of fat. And then you could just entirely remove this one or make it shorter and pop it out or whatever. Again, I did. What was I saying? There goes my brain. I did do some improvements to this on a live stream. I didn't change. I don't think I changed the letters. I might have. I'm not sure. But yeah. Once you're done, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Dunkin' Donuts remake complete. Alrighty. So the thing is, if you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.